Hey everyone, welcome back. I am so pumped for today's deep dive because we are talking all about data science and AI and how it's like totally shaking things up in the business world.
Yeah, definitely changing things up.
We got this really cool excerpt. It's called Unlocking Business Potential with Data Science and AI.
It's a good one.
Yeah. And we're going to like try to break it all down for you. So, we're not just throwing around buzzwords. We're going to like see how all of this stuff actually works in the real world.
Yeah,
for sure.
It's not just hype. It's like
Physically.
real tangible stuff you can use.
Yeah. So let's just dive right in. The excerpt starts off talking about like harnessing the power of data.
Right.
And I feel like everyone always talks about data being important, but like, what's the actual magic here? Like, how do we go from just having a ton of data to actually using it to make like smart decisions?
Yeah. So it's kind of like, you have all these puzzle pieces, but you're missing the picture on the box.
Ooh, I like that.
Data science is like finding that picture and then figuring out how all the pieces fit together.
Oh.
And it uses all these fancy tools like advanced analytics, things like statistical modeling and machine learning algorithms. All of that's used to like uncover the patterns that are hidden in the data and find the insights that like you wouldn't see just by looking at a spreadsheet.
Okay, so like data science helps you make sense of the chaos.
Exactly. It turns it into a clear strategy.
I like it. Okay, so data science helps you see the big picture.
Yeah.
So then where does AI fit into all of this? Because like AI is everywhere, but it still feels kind of mysterious.
Yeah, it can be kind of hard to grasp.
Yeah.
But you can think of AI as like the engine that takes this data analysis to a whole other level,
Okay.
Like AI systems, they can actually learn from experience just like humans do.
Whoa, that's pretty wild.
Yeah, and they can do things that like we used to think only humans could do.
Okay, so like what kind of things? What's a real world example of AI actually making a difference like in a business?
Okay, so let's take predictive maintenance in manufacturing. So imagine you have all these sensors on a machine that are collecting data about like how it's performing, temperature, pressure, all of that stuff.
Right.
An AI system can take all of that data and analyze it in real time, and it can actually predict when a part is likely to fail.
Oh.
Often even before a human could spot that something's wrong.
So it's like the machine is telling you, hey, I need a checkup.
Exactly. It's like, fix me before I break down completely.
That is so cool.
And that has huge implications for businesses, right?
No.
Because it means less downtime, fewer delays, and you can avoid those like really expensive catastrophic failures.
Totally. So I bet some of our listeners are thinking, okay, this AI stuff sounds really futuristic, but like, do I actually see this in my everyday life?
Whoa, absolutely.
Like, is this something that's already happening?
Yeah, you totally see it. Think about Amazon.
Okay.
Their recommendation system.
Oh, yeah.
It uses AI to like analyze everything you look at and buy.
It's scary how well they know me sometimes.
Yeah, and they also look at millions of other customers' data, right? And all of that gets fed into this system that figures out what products you might like.
Okay.
And that's based on this technique called collaborative filtering, which is basically finding patterns in what people like and using that to predict what you might enjoy.
Okay, so they're like connecting the dots between me and like millions of other people.
Exactly.
That's crazy. And what about Netflix? Like they always seem to know exactly what I'm in the mood to watch.
Right. Netflix is another great example. They use machine learning to like analyze viewing patterns. So let's say you just binge watched like a whole sci-fi series.
Yeah.
The AI is going to be like, okay, they like sci-fi.
Right.
So it's going to recommend other sci-fi shows with like maybe similar themes or actors or directors. It's all about keeping you glued to the screen.
Yeah, they're really good at that.
Yeah.
So we've talked about all these cool examples, and I want to look ahead a little bit. The excerpt talks about the future is here.
Right.
So what does that actually mean for businesses, especially with like data science and AI evolving so quickly? How do they keep up?
So I think the main thing is that businesses need to become data-driven. Like it's not really an option anymore if you want to stay competitive.
Right.
Like we're seeing companies like Google, they're using AI to do things like optimize their data centers. Those giant buildings full of servers.
Yeah.
And they've been able to reduce their energy consumption by a huge amount.
Oh, wow.
Like that saves them a ton of money, and it's also good for the environment.
Totally.
So it's not just about like doing what everyone else is doing. It's about making smarter decisions across your whole business.
Yeah, it's about like using data to get ahead.
Exactly. The companies that figure this out are going to be the ones that are like innovating faster and responding to changes in the market more effectively.
So for our listeners out there, this is like a call to action.
Yeah.
Data science and AI are not just like these techie buzzwords. They're like the keys to unlocking a whole new level of potential for your business.
Totally. The possibilities are really exciting, and we're just at the beginning of all of this.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what happens.
Me too.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground today. We talked about the power of data. We saw how AI is like transforming industries and even our everyday lives. And the main takeaway here is that data science and AI are revolutionizing how businesses operate and succeed. And it's happening right now.
It's not coming, it's here.
Exactly. So thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the world of data science and AI. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did.
Yeah, it's been fun.
And now for all of you listening, we want to leave you with a question to think about. So considering how quickly AI is advancing, what ethical considerations do you think businesses should keep in mind when they're using this technology?
That's a good question.
Yeah, something to think about. So keep exploring this fascinating field and let us know your thoughts and questions.
Yeah, we'd love to hear from you.
Until next time.
Yeah. Bye.